I got a call from a debt collector. They said I owed $47,000. I had never taken a single loan in my life. Then they read me the name on the account. My name. My address. My social security number. But the person who had been spending that money for 3 years straight was sleeping in the bedroom next to mine. It was my sister. My name is Amanda. I'm 29 years old. I grew up in a middle-class family in Ohio. 2 parents. 1 younger sister, Claire. She's 26. Growing up, Claire and I were close. She was the fun one. Always laughing. Always the center of attention. But Claire had one problem. She was terrible with money. Always broke. Always borrowing. Always had an excuse. I never judged her for it. She was my little sister. I would have given her anything she asked for. That was exactly the problem. She stopped asking. And started just taking. It started with small things I didn't notice. A piece of mail I didn't recognize. A store credit card I never applied for. A medical bill from a clinic in another city. I thought it was junk mail. Mistakes. Identity errors happen all the time, right? But then one morning, I tried to buy a car. The dealership ran my credit. And the look on the salesman's face told me something was very, very wrong. My credit score was 410. 18 months ago it had been 740. I sat in that dealership parking lot and pulled up my full credit report. 11 accounts I had never opened. 3 credit cards. 2 personal loans. A store account. A phone plan. All opened in my name. All maxed out. All delinquent. Total damage, $47,000. I couldn't breathe. I called every single creditor. One by one I asked. What address was used? What phone number? Every single account. Used my name and social security number. But the delivery addresses? Different. A P.O. box 2 towns over. I hired a private investigator. Within 2 weeks she had everything. That P.O. box was registered to Claire. The phone number on 3 accounts, Claire's number. Security camera footage from 1 store. Claire, using a card in my name, buying furniture. Furniture. For the apartment she had secretly rented. While still living at home with our parents. While I was helping pay her phone bill. 3 years. She had been doing this for 3 years. I went home that night. Sat at the dinner table with my family. Watched Claire laugh and joke with our parents. And I said absolutely nothing. Because I needed to be ready. I spent 2 weeks preparing. I organized every document. Every fraudulent account. Every address. Every piece of evidence the investigator had collected. I met with a lawyer. Identity theft is a federal crime in the United States. Claire could face up to 15 years in prison. And $250,000 in fines. My lawyer advised me to file a police report first. Then confront Claire with law enforcement present. I also called my parents separately. I told them I needed to speak with them. Without Claire. I showed them everything. My mother cried for 2 hours straight. My father didn't say a single word. He just looked at the documents. Then looked at me. Then quietly said, "Do what you have to do." So I did. On a Sunday afternoon, I asked Claire to come home for family lunch. She had no idea. When she walked in, 2 detectives were sitting in our living room. She froze at the door. I watched her face go white. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just handed her a folder. I said, 3 years, Claire. $47,000. In my name. My credit. My future. Did you ever think about what this would do to me? She started crying immediately. Said she was desperate. Said she was ashamed. Said she was going to pay it all back. The detectives arrested her that afternoon. She was charged with federal identity theft. She took a plea deal. 18 months probation, mandatory repayment plan. And 200 hours community service. My credit took 2 years to fully recover. My relationship with Claire. I honestly don't know if it ever will. But my name is mine again. And nobody will ever take that from me. People ask me, do you regret calling the police on your own sister? And my answer is always the same. She didn't think about me. For 3 years straight. Family doesn't give you the right to destroy someone's life. Comment below. Did I do the right thing? Or should I have handled it privately? And if someone you trust has ever betrayed you like this, share this video. Because you are not alone. See you in the next one.